All right, back again with Thursday boot. Suede, the dark olive captains. All right, so I did a review on these. I've had these over a year, but Thursdays hadn't given me a dime, by the way. Sorry, I'm a cigar guy. I'm doing another Oliva G Cameroon box press. If you're a cigar guy, put in the comments that, hey man, I like whatever brand you like. I'll try it with my coffee, or send me whatever. I am a huge cigar guy. So anyway, this man, I'm thoroughly impressed with the Suede, weather safe Suede Thursday has been making their boots with, to the point where I wore the Scouts out, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance with these, and I did. I wore them out, and again, I am not the guy who run through puddles and dog shit. Okay, I'm just not that guy. It's not what I do. I like to keep clean, but I'm also always loved Suede. Now this is just one side. So after I use this one, I'll come back and I'll hit him with this. Look at that. Dude, I was just out in snow. 8 inches of snow. Okay. Then 2 days later, of course it was ice and water and wetness. Look at that. Look at that, man. That's just one side. Yo. Hey, man. Thursday, y'all tripping. That's the other side. I haven't done that side yet, but I'll get to it. Now, of course, if you brush back the other way, it's going to look darker. So I like the dark olive. Look at that. See that? I just did that. See the tone difference? Look at that. I haven't put any cleaner per se on it. Now, when I got them, I sprayed them with some Suede protector, like I always do on all my Suede products. I think they even said you didn't have to do that, but I did it because, I'm that guy. Just because they say, hey man, we're friends, here's a turkey, and they take New York from me, I don't believe all that. So I go for what I know. Now I'm gonna do the other side. I go for what I know. So I sprayed some Suede protector on it. That's all I've done. I haven't cleaned them. Oh, there's something there, huh? What is that? Oh, let's see. Now, I like Suede. I've had some Suede jackets in the past that it just got ruined. Just with light sprinkles of water. And I always said, man, I'm never doing Suede again. And I hadn't, but I took a chance. I saw a video from Thursday, and they had a guy pouring water on him. I said, man, I'll take a chance, but I'm not going to pour any water on him. Let me tell you what, I'm thoroughly impressed. I know they're doing trucker Suede jackets, and I've always wanted another because the one I had got ruined. I was younger too. Just with a light sprinkle. The other thing about this, I can get down in there like that. With a light sprinkle, it got ruined. And I took it in. They basically said they couldn't save it. So I said, okay. Lesson learned as a youngster. I always keep shoe trees in, just so you know. I said, lesson learned as a youngster. I just never bought them again. Now that I'm old head, called gray whiskers. Gray whiskers to me means wisdom. So I said, I'll try it, man. Look at that. You gotta be kidding me, man. Hey, man. Thursdays, y'all on one. Y'all on one, in our neck of the woods, when you own one, we'll say, man, y'all on some bullshit. But Thursdays, this Suede, game changer. As we say in my old athletic days, ball game. Hey man, if you like Suede and you want Suede, but you live where I live and you're like, man, I don't know about this Suede. Hey man, you better go get them. All I did was take that little wire Suede brush I had, and I've had it forever because I used it to clean my jacket when I was pretty much in my 20s. And I just kept it. I said, man, I got this, man, let me see. Hey man, I'm happy. I'm happy with this whole outcome, this whole look. This, I got them wet. When I drive, like I said, this part sits in my truck, and sometimes you get in and out, wetness and ice and all that, salt. This part, it'll stain on me a little bit. Look at that. Nothing. Thanks, Thursday. I appreciate you. Again, like I said, I might invest in more Thursday Suede. Look at the tongue. Man, you gotta be kidding me. I might invest in more Thursday. Like I said, they had some navy that I wanted, but I was a little nervous because in their production sometimes, you know, I saw where the navy looks black, but they had like a navy blue, and I'm a big navy guy. I also could put some black shoe polish on here. I had these a year, man. I wear them, but I can. I'm not going to today though. But look at that, man. That's just, it didn't take that long. And I hadn't really cleaned them in a year. And they look dark olive. I hope you can see it on camera. And I've worn them in wetness. Now let me be honest here. I haven't worn them in jumping in puddles. I just don't do that. But they've been in snow, ice, and salt. So, man, like and subscribe. I paid my own money for these. Thursdays haven't given me a thing. I haven't talked to them. They probably don't want to talk to me anyway. But I will say this though, their customer service is dynamite. It's dynamite, and that's really one of the real reasons why I purchased so many Thursday products, because of their customer service. Their customer service is just, I like them. Now, I heard people tell me about, I should take the shoestrings out, but look, I'm starting to do it, I can't stop. People told me about these Grant Stone boots that they say I gotta try. They're $400. I can get 2 pairs for that price of Thursdays. Grant Stone. Yeah, they, you know, it's no different. They say, oh, well, they're the Cadillac of boots. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. From my gray hair wisdom, Cadillac ain't what it used to be. I'm not saying Grant's not. I haven't dealt with them. But Cadillac ain't what it used to be. There's other cars out here now that's competed with Cadillac. Cadillac is not seen as luxury to me. Neither is Mercedes. So if you are that, man, you got a company coming after your neck. As Wu-Tang said, protect your neck. And if you haven't been protecting it, Thursday is right on your neck. But again, in all fairness, I've never owned, wore, had a pair of Grant Stone boots. So they might be all that. But that's a $400 chance you will be taking to see if they are or aren't. And if they are, you win. If they aren't, they win. So I don't even see it as a 50-50 chance. They win, period, if you buy it. But I'm just telling you, look at that. Ooh, wait. If you buy Thursday suede, or some of their leather is good too, you get a Thursday, you're really not taking a L. Definitely with their customer service, you're not taking an L. I can tell you that for sure. So try it, man. I'm gonna take the shoestrings out. I'm gonna get the other side of this, and I'm happy, man. This, like I said, this is the dark olive. We're in natural light, so nothing's really. I think my cigar went out. Nothing's really. There's no editing. There's no color change or none of that. I gotta light my cigar. Sorry, hold on. Man, that's a great cigar. I'm telling you right now. There's no change, no color. Man, let me just do the other side. I'm too excited. I'll take the shoestrings out later on my time, but there's no color change, no boosting up the hue. I've been in productions and companies that all that was done. Their marketing is great. I mean, they have to market because it's really not a store. Now, I will tell you, I paid my own money for these, but I went to New York and went to their store only because I was, it's hard to trust a company that's online, especially buying shoes. In my generation, we had to go into the stores and purchase shoes. I'll even give you a better story. My father, my father was born in the 1920s, and my grandfather, of course, was born before that. So growing up, especially down south, they wouldn't allow black people to try on shoes. You had to put your foot on the mark. So growing up, I was always taught, like, man, you don't patronize people that don't treat you fairly. So, but they had to. But when they saw the change coming, it always taught me, like, nah, man. So my father never went to a drive-through. He was like, I'm not going through a drive-through to eat, because that's what, he had to do, even though he was a World War II vet. Okay, he got out. They still told him, like, nah, you can't come in here. Look at that. It had a little mark there. I just did that. Came right out. Now, I do know you can take a steamer a lot of times and work that out. But anyway, I didn't have to. So they told him, hey, man, you can't eat. So my father, growing up, when drive-thrus got invented, pretty much popular, we never went through a drive-thru. Dad was like, nah, we're not doing that, because of what he had to go through. Even after he came out of the war with his uniform on and everything when he came back to the States. So this is another story. My father, he went through that, came back home to see his mom and dad after the war. They told him, you can't eat in here, get out. So my father moved back to Europe. He moved to Great Britain, and then moved to Paris for 9 years before he came back to America. Look at that, look at that. Before he came back to America. So I'm saying that to say, for me, everything I was taught and growing up, I had to take the trip to New York just to try Thursday out. And it's a small store. When you get on the elevator, you go in, man, you smell the leather. You smell that leather from the elevator downstairs. And you go up, and they have shoes there, and you can try them on. And I did. So So I found the ones that I liked, and I said, all right, I'll get these. And my first pair was a pair of black coffee Presidents. And I enjoyed them. Y'all gonna make me take these shoestrings out and get that part too. But I enjoyed them. So then, these were my second pair. I have many pair of Thursdays that I paid for myself. Now, full disclosure, I did not go to New York with the purpose of going to Thursdays. I had some business I was doing there, but once I knew that, I had the purpose of finding Thursdays and going in, and I did. And so the customer service was great. Like I said before in some of my other videos, I've had problems with a pair I have ordered once before, and I take this band off. And they corrected it, you know. The other thing I like about them is they don't bury their number. I have no problem. They don't bury their number in their website so you can't find them. It's a number where you can call. And it's not buried. You don't have to call this number, hang up and call this number. No, you talk right to them. So I've always been that person. If you treat me right, I'm coming back. And they did so far. But like I said, I paid my money for it, man. Please like and subscribe. Help me out. See this stuff right here, like I usually want to cut it. But I'm going to try something on camera here. Boom. Cigar torch. How about that? Look at that. Wow. Wow. No, Thursday probably don't want you doing that, but I did. I had, cutting things, man, sometimes it's just not good. Boom, boom, bam. Look at that. Gone. Love it. So I would say, man, if you want, give Thursday a try. Now don't burn stuff like I'm doing. You do it at your risk. Again, I'm not affiliated with Thursday. They haven't gave me a dime. I haven't asked for a dime. But look at that shoe, man. It's like brand new. It's suede, and I've had it in wetness. I know I'm saying it over and over. I'll finish out. Oh, I didn't get that part, did I? I got too excited. I'll finish out. I don't want it to be too long, but I do want you to understand. This is just a suede brush, man. This brush is probably 20, 25 years old. Man, now I want to try their, excuse me, their trucker suede. I believe I saw it online. Trucker jacket suede. If it's weather safe, man, that's a good bargain. All right, party people. There you go. Thursday weather safe suede. Try it, man. And suede, like I said, you can wear suede year round, but try it. I like it.